I want to talk about books that are lust focused versus feelings focused. I feel like there's a time and place for both, and neither are better or worse. But like, it's good to know what you're getting into when you're picking up one of these books. And sometimes you're in the mood for a schmutty book, and sometimes you're in the mood for a soul-crushing romance, the deep feelings. So I'm gonna go over some books that have either a good mixture of both or one or the other. I feel like for me personally, this might be an unpopular opinion. I prefer when my books only have 1 or 2 spicy scenes, and I want the build-up, I want the emotion first. Like, I want the yearning, I want that like heart feeling before you get to the spice. Otherwise, it just falls flat for me and I kind of get bored of it. But I've read a lot of books that are very lust focused and I love them. The first example is the Legacy of God series by Rena Kent. I feel like these are very lust focused, but I still ate these the fuck up. Still couldn't put them down, still enjoyed it. They also had good emotions in them towards the end, like when they started to actually catch feelings and stuff. But still, you know, when you pick up these books, it's gonna be a smutty good time. I feel like the Zodiac Academy series is the perfect example of a mixture of both, because obviously there's a bully romance, so there's not a whole lot of like emotion in the first book, but as you get into it, the yearning and like what leads up to the spice is so good, and then it becomes very spicy. So this one is like more feelings but also lust focused for me, because so much attraction like from book 1, and it's heavily based on like physical appearance and all that stuff, but then the deeper you get into it, it becomes so much more than that. So that is why I loved these books. It really had a good balance of like that deep soul feeling and also lust. Birthday Girl and Credence, Penelope Douglas in general, I feel like is very lust focused, but I fucking loved these books. Sorry, Credence is like a 5-star read for me, so was Birthday Girl. Like, just because these are lust focused still didn't take away the emotion for me, like, but these are definitely lust focused. The Bonds That Tie series by Jay Bree is such a good example of feelings first. The spice doesn't really hit until book 3, 4, 5, and the whole buildup of her deepening her connection with her bonds is obviously very feelings focused, and you feel their love and connection to each other before they get to do anything. Binding 13, great example of a soul-crushing romance and that true feeling of like yearning and longing and love. Not really any spice, but you really don't need it in these books. And then Elsie Silver books I feel like are another great example of a mixture of both. There's obviously instant attraction and all the things, but it takes a while for the feelings to set in and the spice to build. So that's why I love these books. They truly are like the perfect mixture of romance and lust.